Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Daze. Welcome to Wrestling Daze Live. Apologies that we are just under 20 minutes later than usual. There's very good reason for it, and that is because I walked through the door about half an hour ago. Like you might remember yesterday, we were in London. Clearly I am not in London right now, and that is because about 30 minutes ago I walked through the door and I have had 30 minutes to try and set all of this up. So yes, crazy. Hello. Right, okay, I think because I've had to rush, I need to just check everything's okay. I can see that sound is going through. I can see people saying hello, so that's a good sign. And obviously, we've set it up so it's Smackdown, and we've changed the championship names. They're correct. Next Wheel of Fun is correct. We're looking pretty good here. We can make some noises. No more, is it? Hello, guys. It's me. I'm under the table. We can actually make some noise again. So yes, it is really nice to be back home, let me tell you. Vegan Strong Style, hello Ember Moon, hello Golden Gamer, hello Poke Pro, hello Ryan DVD, hello C Wrestling, hello Daniel Jones. I can tell you, I've got loads to talk about. We finished the stream yesterday, and then I finished doing a few things I needed to do with the channel, made sure that people could find that video if they wanted to, because there's quite a few people that watch it after Raw. So yeah, I kind of had to do a few things. So I probably went to bed about 5 a.m., 5 in the morning UK time, probably just under an hour after Raw had finished. And then I would say about 4 hours later, I was waking up because I was going off to meet Wrestling Shop. Yeah, it's just been crazy. I've been with Wrestling Shop all day. And we had a look around the warehouse. We went off to this really weird place. And there will be a video on it because my day has been insane. Do you want me to show you how insane my day has been? None of you are ready for the picture that I'm about to show you. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. Right. It's not in any kind of order, but I've got a few pictures to show you of what my day was today, and it was insane. Here we go. Let me go full screen on this. Look at this. Are you ready? Oh, look at that. I mean, how does that even happen? It's the Cookie Monster. That was my day today. So there's me with the Cookie Monster. And what else is there? There's honestly, there is loads. How about me with SpongeBob? There's me and SpongeBob. Oh man, I have had just the best day. So yes, I am going to edit, because I've got a lot of footage in here. So I'm going to edit all of that and get a video up as well. So all of that will be explained, but it has been crazy. So yeah, quite a lot has happened since we last spoke. So yes, we've obviously I obviously need to sort all that on. Might try to get that up tomorrow, but in all fairness, I've still got stuff from Florida that I need to get up, that I know of at least 2 videos that I have to get up. And then as soon as they're up, I think we can then look at everything. It might even need to be 3. Honestly, it might even need to be 3. So I'm super behind on that, and I really do need to get those done. So I need to get those done, and I need to get something on the second channel because I know that I said I would try and get some up each week, and I definitely want to commit to that. So I need to get some up for that. So yeah, there is lots and lots happening at the moment, and obviously, you know, we're not too far away from like Evolution, that Evolution show. It's like a couple of weeks, so we're a couple of weeks away from that, and then I think WWE Crown Jewel is like the week after. It's something crazy, and then like I'm sure Wrestling Shop told me that we're 4 weeks away from Wrestling Shop Live. It is non-stop. Right. Well, I honestly, I am absolutely lost. Let me grab. I feel like I need to do something. I need to grab this. Let me grab this so that I can charge my phone, because I absolutely need that. Literally, not even 5 minutes. I'd say 5 seconds before we went live, I was setting everything up. I was in a mad rush because I knew you guys were waiting, and I was in a mad rush. And then I accidentally knocked the light over. There is a light right in front of me. If that light in front of me isn't there, then the stream looks like it did last night, where it's a little bit dark and maybe not as inviting. Certainly a lot more sinister. And so that light, I was setting it up, just fell over, knocked the laptop over, but worst of all, knocked my coffee over, my pre-stream coffee. So now there's like coffee everywhere. So there's coffee on the table. It's all underneath my laptop. I'll show you. Some of you out there are going, he didn't. He's probably lying. He's probably doing it for fun. Wow, look at this. Look at this soiled rag. Look at this carnage. Look at that. That is how much coffee went everywhere. It is absolutely drenched. And all I can smell as I'm sitting here is coffee. Which I don't mind, because I am a coffee fan, but I would rather it had been in my mouth and I was feeling the benefits of the caffeine. Instead, I'm just... honestly, really smells. Coffee's one of those kind of smells. It's a bit like petrol. It just overpowers everything. So, it's a little bit like Brock Lesnar. Hello, everyone. Hello, Corny Network. Anna Dawes goes, no! Not the coffee! It was Anna Dawes. The coffee, gone. Thankfully, we don't have to sit through 205 live at the end of Smackdown anymore, because, not that it's a chore, but it is so much better, it being on a Wednesday. So much better. So, that is no drama. I might struggle, what with my lack of sleep and now lack of coffee, to have got through a 3-hour live stream. But I'm quite down for this, I'm quite down for this couple of hours of Smackdown, and it should be a really good show. We've obviously got the fallout from the Super Showdown. I'm sure we're going to hear off a very frustrated Miz. Obviously, he got rolled up quite cheaply, quite quickly. So I'd imagine that we'll hear from the Miz. Oh, there's a women's championship match. Charlotte won at Super Showdown, but she won by DQ, so the title didn't change hands. So that means that we see the rematch for the title tonight. Really interested as to how that's going to go down. Shout out to Peter Christ. James Barry asking, are you back home? Yes, as of 38 minutes ago. I know it does look like that, WWE RGP Gaming. You will just have to trust that was my pre-stream coffee. We need Cafe Lopez, I'm telling you. It's the only thing that keeps me going sometimes. Certainly when it's a bad Raw or a bad Smackdown. But thankfully, yesterday's Raw was fantastic, so fingers crossed the Smackdown follows. So, yes. Evan Blackman, fire your question away. Shout out to Prince Karate. There we go. MGK est for life. For life. Shout out to you. Ember Moon, shout out. Wrestling Daze is amazing. That is not true. Green Goblin is asking, how's the UK doing? Just in general, how is everyone? Well, I've asked everyone. I've been around, I've knocked on a few doors. And I'd say it's 50-50. Honestly, it's 50-50. Some people are having a lovely day. Some people, like me, are having a little... Well, I've had a fantastic day. I met the Cookie Monster. But it went downhill, really, after that point when I had to get on a train, get back here, and walk through the door 40 minutes ago. I would like you all to start thinking of wrestling-related pictures. Ooh, that's come from Vegan Strong Style. Right, looks like we're looking for... We did this the other week, and it was a lot of fun. We were looking for funny wrestling pictures. It looks like Vegan's just looking for any wrestling picture. So, have you got like an epic wrestling picture? You can submit a funny wrestling picture, or it could be, I don't know, anything that's wrestling related. Maybe how about an interesting wrestling picture? So there we go. Submit your pictures to @Wrestling Daze, not @Wrestling Daze UK, @Wrestling Daze on Twitter, and it looks like Vegan Strong Style is going to be keeping an eye out for those and putting people that he thinks are worthy into the running for our live stream championship. James Barry, shout out to you. Daze, talk wrestling. Okay. Wrestling. I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Other than that title match, let's have a look at a preview, shall we? Let's have a look at a Smackdown preview, because I honestly don't know what's in store. Right, here we go. Michael.com says, Becky Lynch defends her title tonight. We already knew that. The other two are World Cup qualifying matches featuring the return of a former champion. What? What's going on? Main attraction will be... Okay, right. I don't think this is a spoiler. I think this has been announced. The main attraction for tonight will be the title match, and put your hands over your ears if you don't want to know what I'm about to say, because I don't know if this is a spoiler, but it could. I feel like it's already been announced, but Big Show returns tonight. So the main attraction is that title match for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship, and the Big Show returns. Now, hang on, hold up. Hey, yeah. Big Show's American, and I've got a little bit of a problem with the World Cup, because so far 2 people have qualified, and they're both American. So if Big Show is now going to try and qualify for the World Cup, he's also American. So it's not I don't know. Legally, I feel like I could sue the WWE because I'm not seeing the world aspect here. I'm struggling. I thought we were going to have like Jinder and Pete Dunne and Cesaro, not America. I mean, are they going to put in Hacksaw Jim Duggan? Is this how they're going to bring Hulk Hogan back? Is it just going to be full on? I am a real American. Full on. Let's get all the Americans out. It's not a World Cup. It's a World Series. Come on, America. Come on. Let some other people play. Don't be mean. Yeah. You can't have everything. We want to play as well. It's an American thing, like in baseball. They call it the World Series, but all the teams are American. I have got nothing against America. My love for America runs deeper than the Grand Canyon. But, yeah, I'm just a little bit disappointed with what they're doing so far. Maybe Big Show's not going to be in it maybe Big Show's just coming back. But I don't know. It says that there's going to be a couple of World Cup matches, and it can't just be a coincidence that Big Show is returning. They're surely going to want to put Big Show on that card, because the thing is, with the Saudi Arabia show, right? And we're talking wrestling, this is what people wanted. But the Saudi Arabia show, no disrespect to Saudi Arabia, but they don't really know wrestling, because I don't think they get it. Like, I don't think they get Raw and Smackdown every week. I could be #totally wrong. But if you look at how the crowd reacted at the Greatest Royal Rumble, I don't think it's unfair to say that it seemed like the majority did not have a clue what was going on. To the point where they asked if Yokozuna and Ultimate Warrior could make an appearance at that show. Both of them are dead. So, again, no disrespect to Saudi Arabia, but I am saying that I'm not sure how much they know about wrestling at the moment. I'm sure they will go on to become the most knowledgeable people in the world, but I don't think they know too much at the moment. So, Vince probably wants to put Big Show on, because whatever you think about Big Show, he is an impressive looking specimen, isn't he? He's a big boy. That's a really nice way of saying he's a big boy. So, he's a really big boy. And, yeah, it's going to look really cool. He really stands out. You know, if you put him in there with someone like Rey Mysterio, you don't even need to know anything about wrestling. Straight away, you've got your classic big man, small man match. Yeah, so I'm very interested to see how they're going to put Big Show onto that Saudi show. I will be disappointed if he just gets thrown into the World Cup. Vegan Strong Style says 1 picture per person, and you can start submitting now. Resting days, I've got to go. I'll be watching your reactions later. No worries. Goodbye, Ember Moon. I hope the Saudi prince wants the Mountie on the show. I'm the Mountie. Yes. I'm Canadian. We need more UK and Canadian in the World Cup. Dude, honestly, just one. If it was only Pete Dunne, I would be absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Just as long as the UK's got one person in there. Drew McIntyre's Scottish. That's fine. That's UK. So Drew McIntyre could represent us. I got no issue with that. But as long as there's one person representing us, then, it's just a bit of fun, isn't it? So, yeah. And Canada, wow, you've got so many. It's like, how do you even pick? I mean, Kevin Owens is probably the first that comes to mind. But Chris Jericho is such a big name, I really wouldn't rule out Chris Jericho being on this show. And that would be fascinating, wouldn't it? The current IWGP Intercontinental Champion being on a WWE show. I just don't know when that last happened, because Jericho wasn't the IC champion when it was the Greatest Royal Rumble. I'm sure he won the title after that event, because we all thought at that point that he was only having the one match against Kenny Omega, and we thought that was it. And then he appeared at the Greatest Royal Rumble, and everyone was like, okay, that must mean that he's done with New Japan now. So what a big surprise it was when he reappeared, attacking Naito, and then obviously emerging victorious for that Intercontinental Championship. I wonder if he would carry the... No way Vince would let him do that. No, could you imagine if Jericho is on that show and walks to the ring with the IWGP Intercontinental Championship? That, for those of you that maybe don't follow Japanese wrestling, is a very important title in New Japan Pro Wrestling, the biggest company in Japan, arguably the second biggest promotion in the world. It's probably either them or Impact, isn't it? But it's very hard to tell. Because honestly, I don't know what Impact's viewing figures are like these days. I know they've improved. Impact have got a lot better. But I genuinely don't know how they compare to New Japan. That's something I should probably look into. Back and Vegan Strong Style. Poke Pro 4. Don't do that. Vegan says, get over to Twitter at Wrestling Daze to submit a picture and to like for your favourite. Yes. Dominic Bresler. Hello, Daze. I've been subbed for a while, never got a shout out. Can I get a shout out? It's my birthday, and it would be an awesome birthday gift. Dominic was it Bresler? I feel like I did say Bresler, and now I'm starting to think I've got you confused with Shayna Baszler. If your name is Bresler, then that is going to be very cool. Oh, it is as well. Look at that. Dominic Bresler. That is like a legit wrestler's name. Like, it's very close to Shayna Baszler. She's a pretty bad woman. So, Dominic Bresler. The Bresler. Shout out to you, and very happy birthday as well. Kevin has a Twitter, but I don't. Tomorrow in England, it's going to be 21 degrees. I'm back. Who would win, AJ or HBK? Oh, AJ Styles, dude. Every day of the week. Maybe not when Sean was in his prime, but certainly now. Sean's looking a little old. But hey. Well, I mean, you just ignore me. Other people in the chat just ignore me. Poke Pro 4, you can't necessarily come on here expecting people to see all of your messages, my friend. We're just talking about wrestling. Share your opinions. But, yeah, if people don't interact with your comments, then don't take it personal. Holy Moly Donut Shop. What up, Daze? Hello, Holy Moly Donut Shop. Daze, this match going to be one-on-one YouTubers match. So, Daze versus Messi. What's that? Who's Messi also? You're Messi ourself. Who's Messi ourself? I can't fight anyone that I don't know. I've got to have time to prepare. Thanks so much, dude. You've inspired me to make a channel. Hope you check it out. It'll be a dream come true. Send me a link. If you send me a link on Twitter, then I always tend to click on them. I've been on again, it's a time thing, but if I have time and people say, oh, I'm live streaming, jump on, then I do try to do that. Please appreciate that I don't just sit on Twitter waiting for people to tweet me. I have to be out there meeting people like the Cookie Monster. So, yes, there's every chance that you send a message saying you're live streaming, and I don't see it until, sadly, after your stream has finished. That has happened quite a few times. But where I can, and I'm free, and I can click on that link, and I can leave a little message saying, hey, how's it going? Then I've done that quite a few times. I think I figured out how to get to Wrestling Shop, and I may see you there. I hope so, dude. Again, there might be some people that haven't heard. I think pretty much everyone has by now. But Wrestling Shop Live 2018, the 8th of November to the 11th of November. It's in Leicester Square. There's details if you go to the WrestlingShop.com website. And I am there for all 4 days. It is free to go in. It's just a shop. I say just a shop, but it's like the most epic shop ever because it's dripping with wrestling figures. Old wrestling figures, new wrestling figures, rare wrestling figures. They've got loads of other merchandise, all WWE. But it's free to go in, free to meet me, free to get a picture, free to get a quick autograph signature thing, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it's just chilled and cool, and do you know what I mean? It's cool. So make sure you come down. Make sure you come down and say hello. And bring as many people as you can. And I'm not even saying that because I want to try and, sell a load of stuff for wrestling shop. I just don't want to be standing in the shop on my own. And I wasn't last year, but I'm worried that everyone that came last year will just be like, I've already met Daze. I'm not going to go this year. And then, so don't leave me on my own. I don't have Twitter. It's just my first and last name. Okay. My bank is going to question me over money that I spend at Wrestling Shop Live. Okay. Daze versus Bretto live figure setup. We already did that, dude. I don't think there's ever a winner. I think it just seems to run forever. But we both did figure setups. So you can look at them both and then choose, I suppose, who you think was the better. Hey Daze, Habib should be in Hell in a Cell. Yeah, do you know what? I was actually talking to Wrestling Shop about this earlier because they are big UFC fans as well. And we were saying, and we agreed, could you imagine if the UFC say that there will be a rematch between Conor and Habib, but not only that, they are putting some mesh on top of the octagon? It would be the first time they've done it. It would make it look a little different. It would be special. They could say it's to keep the fighters contained, and I just think their pay-per-view sales would go through the roof. All because of them putting just a top on the octagon. I really do think that it would capture the imagination of the public, because it's the next natural step, isn't it? It doesn't need to be Hell in a Cell, but I do think they could do something by putting some kind of dome. A dome would be cool. Could you imagine a dome on the top of the octagon? That would be awesome. I don't know how much it would be to make, but I assure them they would make that money back with the amount of people that would tune in to watch that fight. Daze is back to his boisterous self. Yes, no more under the table whispering for me. Daze, did I give you my address? If you emailed it, then yes, dude. Vegan sent me a picture. Imagine if... Oh, hello. The chat just disappeared. Imagine if WrestleMania comes to the UK and you live stream in the crowd. That would be epic, and also a little bit borderline impossible, because I don't think there's any way I would get my laptop into that stadium. Plus also, I'm not sure what Wi-Fi I would connect it to. I should imagine the Wi-Fi in there would be atrocious because of the amount of people there. And not only that, I just don't think you would hear me. Could you imagine trying to hear what I'm saying sat in the crowd at WrestleMania? I'm not sure how great that would actually be. The idea sounds fantastic, but I just think in practice it could be flawed. Daze, shout out please. Call me KJ, please. It's my nickname. Shout out to KJ. I do need to I've forgotten to, I've plugged in the laptop that I use to watch Sky Sports, but I didn't actually turn the plug on, and whilst we've been streaming, it's turned itself off. So the fact that we are 12 minutes away means I do have to get up to turn that plug on. So I'm not going too far. I'm literally just over. I'm still going to talk so that you know I've not left the room, because I don't want people to think that I'm being rude. But I'm back now, so there we go. Right, okay, so I need to do a little bit of setup stuff. We need to just let people know that we are here, we are streaming, get some new people to join us if they want to come and join us. Right, okay, let's jump over to Twitter. We are 12 minutes away from Smackdown Live, and we know that it's going to have 2 World Cup qualifying matches. I would love it if more conquistadors were to qualify. I would just love this whole thing to be like 12 conquistadors. That would be my dream World Cup. If anyone, if If anyone wants to know what my dream World Cup looks like, that is it. 12 conquistadors. WWE Smackdown live stream. Bish, bash, bosh. Right, that's that one. Done. I need to find Sky Sports. What's up? Hello, Dean Winchester. Where's Peter the Cringe Bear? He should marry Wendy. I am going to try. I mean, I don't know why I'm saying try, because it's really not that difficult. But I am going to try to bring Peter to Wrestling Shop Live. I probably won't have him walking around with me, because I don't want to be that guy that walks around with a teddy bear. But, yeah, if anyone does come down and you want to get a picture with the legit, real, beaten up, chewed by Kia Daze, Peter the Cringe Bear, then there's every chance that he will also be at Wrestling Shop Live. I mean, really, that counts as a separate guest, doesn't it? There's no two ways about it. That's basically as if there's a second person that's going to be there. People will think that you are a freak. They already do, Efron. They already do. Shout out also, Dean doesn't know what to do. Do you mean Dean Ambrose? Dean Ambrose, I think, is just kind of teasing. I think it's too obvious. I think if Ambrose is going to leave the Shield, then they would just do it out of the blue. I don't think they would go this way. So do you know what? Right, let's. Oh man. First of all, feels really weird not holding the mic here after yesterday's stream. So that's why I keep leaning over here, because I keep trying to talk into it. But I know I don't need to, because I can be a little bit louder, because I'm not under a table. Anyway, all of that to one side. I was wondering, is the Dean tease actually going to result in a Roman heel turn? I know that might just be wishful thinking, and I know a lot of you are going, no, why would it be a Roman heel turn? Hear me out, right? They wouldn't make it this obvious. If Dean is struggling, yeah, with the Shield, and you don't know if he's going to turn on the Shield or not, then they would have it come out. It's going to be such a big moment if he turns on the Shield that he would do it out of the blue. So I don't believe that he is going to leave or turn on the Shield, because I think they've made it too obvious. But is it a case that we're all looking at Dean and we're not noticing that Roman is the one that might actually get fed? Roman's the Universal Champion. Maybe, I don't know. I can't figure out why they would do it, but I don't think it'll be Dean, because I think it's too obvious, and I don't think it'll be Seth, because they did Seth before. So if someone's going to turn, my current favourite to do that would be Roman. But I haven't figured out why they would do it, other than for shock value. I don't know. I desperately want them to turn Roman, but I just don't think they will. Yeah, or Seth again. I don't think they would do Seth again. Just don't think they would do Seth again. Hashtag turn Roman heel. That's a hashtag that's been going for quite a long time, my friend. Seth to turn on Roman for the champ. Maybe that's where it's heading. I was thinking about it as I was lying in bed, because I couldn't get to sleep. As tired as I was, Raw had been good, the stream had been different, so I was kind of I was buzzing a little bit. It was like, yeah, this was good, and I enjoyed it, and it was good. And I was just kind of lying there, and I was just thinking about different things, and I was thinking about what where am I meeting Wrestling Shop, and what time what train I've got to get, and I was just thinking about a million things. And then I was thinking about Raw, And it's like, yeah, Bella's turned on Ronda. We knew that was going to happen. And then I was thinking, like, Ambrose at the end. I don't think Ambrose is leaving or turning. I don't think they're just going to break the Shield up that way. Doesn't make any sense. Doesn't make any sense. There's too many big feuds for them still to have. Like, maybe they ride this out. Maybe this is just a bit of a blip. You know what I mean? Maybe it's just a little phase they're going through. They ride it out because surely there is money, serious money, to be made in the Shield versus Undisputed era. That thing would just be... You're talking about one of the greatest factions of all time against one of the hottest factions right now. There's definite money to be made there. So, yeah, I'd be very interested to see... what happens with that. But I'm not expecting Dean to turn. I'm not expecting Dean to walk away. I'm expecting something unexpected, as crazy as that sounds. Right, let me just share this WWE Smackdown live stream. Share that on there. Let me jump back to my friends. There we are. Shout out to Gaming is Fun. 205 Live in London. Get your 205 tickets now. If you don't have 205 tickets, call your local assistant. Yeah, I mean, we are no hat days. That is true. Do you know what? I mean, I've been out in London all day. Met the Cookie Monster, of course. We all know that. Yeah, so of course I did my hair. Sometimes when I get up, I can't be bothered to put, like, product in it, like the gel stuff that I use. It's not gel. I don't even know what it is. What is it? It's this. This stuff is, like, mental. Look, it's called Blasting Freeze Spray. It's got, look at that, a screaming hold. My hair is... screaming hold. My hair is literally going, ah! There you go. Screaming hold, freeze, fix, ultimate hold 6. That actually rhymed, and I didn't even know it was going to rhyme, but it did rhyme. There we go. It has got to be screaming hold. So that's what I use, and, like, to be honest, if I'm just going to be at home all day, then I don't bother using it. What's the point? I'm pretty sure my hair enjoys having a day off from it, from its screaming hold. So yeah, but obviously I was out today, so I put it in. So there's no point to put the hat on. That was a longer story than it needed to be. I apologise. I agree with WWE RKO Hard. I didn't see what WWE RKO Hard said. Okiki. Hey Daze, how are you doing? I am good, thank you. I am good. I am excited. We are getting ever closer to Monday Night Smackdown on Tuesday. Shout out to Edward Monahan. I don't know why I said your surname so slow then. Monahan. I think it's because I'm feeling quite tired. I save a fortune on hair products. I have no hair. I tell you, there's times where I'm gel of that. Gel. Get it? Shout out to John Michael Myreles. Daze, do you like my new name? I am Jericho's List now. Christopher's List, drink it in. That's very cool, dude. Sinister have I? Did Sinister Days return? Daze, do you think Undisputed Era could appear at SmackDown 1000? Don't think so. I don't think so. I don't see where they fit in. I think they're bringing back a lot of legends, and I don't really see where Undisputed Era fit in. I can't wait for them to get kind of called up. I think that's going to be such a moment. I hope they bring them up kind of like how they brought the Shield up just out of nowhere, interfere in a match, make a big scene, change the game. Daze, do you know if Wrestling Shop are getting the rest of Basic 89? They only got 3 out of 5, wanted Carmella. I was there earlier when that delivery turned up, and I can tell you that Mattel have only shipped 3 out of 5. Wrestling Shop didn't even know what they were getting. When they place orders for the Basics, they have to order it by case. So they go, we'll have 10 cases of Basic 89. So when I was out with Wrestling Shop, we popped to the warehouse after, and I was there when the delivery turned up. I was there as they were ripping it open. They grabbed a few boxes, opened them, and inside was 4, I think it was like 4 Cesaros, 4 Kalisto, and 4... It's Cesaro, who was there? It was Cesaro, Kalisto, and Kurt Angle. They had an even split of all of them. No Sheamus, no Carmella. Mattel haven't shipped them. I don't get what Mattel are doing. Any which way they can. They just absolutely messing it up at the moment. So there's so much that I could tell you about when it comes to figures and UK distribution and what Mattel are doing, and bottom line, it's a mess. It is a mess. Right, we are at Smackdown. It's very quiet. Why is it quiet? Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe in a World Cup qualifying match. Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. Randy Orton versus Big Show. How is this a World Cup? Every single person in these qualifying matches are American. Oh, this is so beyond frustrating. Wow, if Becky gets disqualified, she loses the title? Wow. Here we go then, guys. We've got our first match. Charlotte versus Becky. No DQ. Wow, actually, that's a lie. It's just if she does get DQ'd, she loses the title. I'm going to take that away because people might find it confusing. Why does Jeff get introduced so cheaply? Dude, there's way bigger problems than that. They're having a fake World Cup. The irony was that America wasn't even in the last Soccer World Cup. Shout out to Hirsch Prathai. Right, here we go. We've got Becky versus Charlotte. This is for the Smackdown Live Women's Championship. And obviously the announcement was just made that if Becky gets disqualified, she loses the title. Not much happening at the moment. They're just kind of circling around each other. Here we go, look, collar and elbow tie up. Working on the arm. America wasn't in it, so we need this. Hey, look, that is no criticism of the United States football team. I certainly miss having them in the World Cup because obviously it's a lot of people, isn't it, that watch when they're in the World Cup. And it's always fun playing the USA. But guys, this isn't right. This isn't right. You've got to let other people play. Right. Oh, that was a beautiful kip up from Charlotte. Becky down. Feel like this match has got half an hour written on it. The first match on Smackdown Live tends to take up a quarter of the show. There's someone cheating Big Show. What do you mean, dude? Charlotte running into a big boot. Becky slamming Charlotte's head. I tell you, I really like Charlotte's ring attire. It's nothing too different to what she normally wears. It's just the colouring, but it's like, it's really nice. It's like purple. It's got a little bit of green in there. She's wearing like gold boots. She's got a whole lot of colours going on. But it looks classy. She looks like a wrestling princess. That was cringe. Becky now going for a pin. Kick out. Not even a 1. Not even a 1. Shout out to WWE RKO hard. Against the ropes goes Becky. Drops a leg. Look at that. Becky doing a little bit of styling and profiling. Against the ropes. Oh. 1, 2. Big Show will turn heel again, probably. Becky's down. Charlotte's down. They're talking. I think they're talking spots. Not spots, but like, what move are we going to do next? Three time outs in 1 minute. Really? What have we got? Have we got we've got some trolls invading. Oh, net breaker. Becky on her feet. Becky against the ropes. Kick to the face. It's real back and forth, this match. Crowd aren't really into it. The pace is alright. Becky looking for the disarmer. Wow. Both women are down. Hello, Jesse Mitchell. Deborah Terrell says, I like this match. These two have a great chemistry. Okay, there we go. She's got an armbar. Becky's got an armbar on Charlotte. I mean, we've still got a long way to go in this match. If this match goes another 20 minutes, I won't be surprised. No one cares because Charlotte... I'm not sure Charlotte sucks. She's very athletic. She's got one of the best moonsaults on the main roster. She's obviously got the Flair name. Wow. This is a really great submission move from Becky. She's being quite adventurous here. Charlotte, though, getting to her knees. Looks like Charlotte's trying to hulk up, power her way out. And she does, both women on their feet. Oh, Becky gets caught. Becky, though, is trying to get to the ropes. She's going to get there. She's going to get there. She doesn't get there. Little bit of a sloppy slingshot. Hi, Daze, are you hyped for Smackdown 1000? Sort of. I mean, they're bringing a lot of people back. I'd be hyped for really good booking. I do think the Becky Charlotte booking was good, and I think Samoa Joe AJ Styles was good. It'll be nice to see Rey Mysterio, but I don't know. Is he going to do anything exciting? Like, are they going to put him in a feud? Is he going to get attacked, or is he just going to come out, wave? I don't know. I don't know what the plans are. You know. Again, like same with Batista. Is it just going to? If you think about a lot of them segments on Raw 25, they didn't mean anything. Nothing really happened, and I'm just a little bit worried it's going to be similar to that. It will be nice to see everyone. I don't want to be down on it. It'll be nice to see Batista. Be nice to see Ric Flair. Be nice to see Rey Mysterio. I'm not sure who else they've announced is going to be on that show. Daze, do you think Hogan will show for Crown Jewel? Yes, I do. WWE funny video. Vegan Strong Style, have you recovered? There's going to be a rematch at Evolution. Daze, I posted a pic of a custom Seth Rollins on Twitter. Can you check it out? Well, I can do it now, dude. Because thank you for the donation. Really appreciate that. I'll check it out now whilst we are at the commercial break. Let me go to Future Marine. There we go. Right. Do you know? Because it's got the idea. It does a lot of. There we go. That is. It's a nice Seth Rollins, that is, dude. I like it. In white. I don't think that's has he ever wore that? It looks quite AJ Styles-esque. Not that that's a bad thing. I think it's very cool. Was that done in 2K19, was it? Is that 2K19? It's very cool, dude. It is very cool. Daze, which animal do you like more, a turtle or a polar bear? That's really tough to call, isn't it? I feel like a turtle. I feel like I'd be safe around a turtle. So I'd probably say a turtle. Where is Peter the Cringe Bear? I have no idea. I've honestly not seen it for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks. So I've got no idea. I'll have to go looking. Honestly, I don't know. People are loving that Seth Rollins. People are absolutely loving it. So looks like you're onto a winner there, Future Marine. Daze, have you ever actually Googled yourself? No. Well, no. Does anything come up? Is it just a lot of people crying? Daze, I can't wait till Ronda Rousey versus Nikki Bella. Yeah, should be fun. Let Tom Mosley decide. Yes, that is true. The official Wrestling Days animal appreciator. Right, Charlotte into the corner. Again, there's probably still a good 10 minutes in this match. Becky is down. Charlotte is struggling to get up onto the top turnbuckle. Big strike from Becky. Becky planting Charlotte. Charlotte kicks out. Peter is in Milwaukee. Oh. It was Peter, the Cringe Bear, and Lana. Will we find out any more on that subject, do you think, on this show? Do you think we'll find out a little more about what happened in Milwaukee? I hope so. Your videos are better than Raw. Thank you very much, dude. Right, Charlotte hooking the arms of Becky. Ooh, nice kick to the midsection. Bexploder. 1, 2. Has Becky ever won a match with a Bexploder? Why does she go for the pin after the Bexploder? And why does she look so shocked that she's not got the 3 count? I don't think Becky's ever won a match with the Bexploder. From a psychological point of view, it makes no sense. Like, the Bexploder as a move is absolutely fine, but there's no point looking so shocked if you get a 2 after it. Woo chops. Repeatedly. There's about 20 in a row here. Throwing Becky against the ropes. Nice. Smiths publicly said on their Ask Twitter earlier that Mattel decided they couldn't stock Elite 61-62. They wanted to. Mattel said no. I've got more bad news as well. Everything I'm hearing is that Pete Dunne, the Pete Dunne figure, is going to struggle to come to the UK. This thing is going back and forth at the moment. There's a lot of stuff happening behind the scenes. But basically, Bill said that you could order Pete Dunne, but rumours are those orders had already been placed. So I don't know if Mattel are going to just try and send some over, but at the moment it's honestly up in the air. It's a real mess. Okay, Charlotte is down. Becky going to the outside. Charlotte knocking Becky. There's not been many big spots to like call here. It's just been really quite back and forth. Traditional wrestling moves. She's going for the disarmer. She's trying for the disarmer. What is Charlotte going for? Wow! That is cool! That is cool. I'm really into that. So Becky's got an armbar. She's trying for the armbar. And what Charlotte just did was she started throwing some forearms to the head of Becky. It's not something that you see done that often, but it is totally in line with what you would see in the UFC. One arm powerbomb from Charlotte. Kick out from Becky. The match is just starting to reach that point now where we're starting to get some nice back and forth moments. And then we go to a commercial. The match is really good so far. I don't disagree. I don't know if I could say it was really good. Like, it's had a nice build. It's got a good foundation, but they need to give us some stuff now. There needs to be a bit of drama. We need a few big moves. Daze, if I were you, I would boycott that hotel in London. No Bible, and you have to whisper. I'm pretty sure I'd have to whisper in a lot of hotels. And I didn't notice the Bible until it got mentioned. And yeah, honestly, there wasn't one. There was no drawers to put a Bible into. Shout out WWE funny videos. What was the last bit? Will I? Is it Will I? WILLAI. I don't even know how you pronounce that. Will could be Will WWE funny videos. Will Daze, you're a minute behind on the show. Probably because I am literally in a field. I am back in the Midlands now. So, yes. It probably does take a little bit longer to reach me than it does you. Shout out to James Clements. Vegan Strong Style says, guys, welcome to the penitentiary. Needs a tag partner. Well, welcome to... That's such a cool name. Welcome to the penitentiary. Needs a tag partner. Put your names forward. Shout out to Elijah Villes. Mattel should release a Ruthless Aggression line. Regal and Eugene Battle Pack. I don't know, dude. I don't know how well that would sell. Mattel are in a whole world of trouble at the moment. For some reason, they just don't seem to be getting the basics right. I don't mean the actual basics. Although even the actual basics, they're not getting right. I mean, what's crazy, right, is that Basic Series 89... I know we're talking about figures, yeah, but it's only a commercial. You're not missing anything. Basic Series 89, it's a tag team. It's the Bar. It's Sheamus and Cesaro. So if you want the Bar as basic figures, yes, you could buy the Battle Pack. Or you might want those basic figures. Those 2 basic figures. And they've not shipped... They've not shipped Sheamus. So you can only get Cesaro. It doesn't make any sense. Daze, you can't keep leaving the Midlands. I know. I might leave the Midlands, but the Midlands never leaves me. Right, we are back to the match, guys. We said we thought this first match would go about half an hour. 22 minutes in. The match is still going. It is for the Women's Championship. Both women are down. Becky to the outside. Becky asking for a title. I think she's going to walk away. Is she going to try and just get counted out? Yeah, that's true. Charlotte, though, is onto her. She's gone right after her. She grabs Becky. Throws Becky back into the ring. Charlotte goes into the ref. The ref has a moment. Is the ref about to DQ Becky? Charlotte rolling up Becky. Becky reversing. Becky against the rope. Spear! It looks like the ref was just about to DQ Becky. Very interesting. I love the storytelling in this match. So Becky was just about to be disqualified. The ref was like about to say ring the bell. And then Charlotte just seized the opportunity, rolled up Becky, but could only get 2.5. Charlotte up top for a moonsault. Misses! Charlotte misses! Bexploder on the outside. And I'm wondering if Becky is going to get a count-out victory. Charlotte's like sobbing. And I don't think she's going to get back in the ring. 8, 9. Lynch to the outside though. Nice. Charlotte with a Bexploder on Becky. This is good. Charlotte throwing Becky into the ring. Wow! Natural selection. Natural selection, and Becky rolls out the ring. Becky charging Charlotte into the side of the ring, into that turnbuckle. Becky Lynch face first. Both women are on the outside. We're at 8, 9. Double count out. Double count out is the result. So what's that gonna... Where are we going now? Cage match? Cage match at Crown Jewel? Cage match at Evolution? Look at that. Brutal kick from Becky to Charlotte. Charlotte down on the entrance ramp. Becky hasn't got her belt. Oh, wow! That was cool, man! Charlotte just speared Becky through the LED screen. They have trashed that screen. That's like a Braun Strowman moment. That is cool. I tell you what, there can't be much give in those LED panels. Like, legitimately, that must hurt. Look at that. Becky looks up just as Charlotte spears her through that LED screen. That is cool, man. That is cool. Both women are still down. I think that. Oh, I think there's their blood. Yeah, there's blood there. They've cut away from it. Do you think that's legit, or do you think they've just given her like a blood capsule to make it look bad? But there was blood definitely on the wrist of Charlotte Flair. That was cool, man. That was cool. AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan will be on Miz TV tonight. I don't know, perhaps he was. The World Cup. The World Cup to determine the best in the world. Featuring America, and the United States of America. America, the USA, and the United States of America. All of them are represented so far. There we go. Look, we've got Jeff Hardy against Samoa Joe next.
What are little girls made of? Sugar and spice and everything nice? That's what little girls are made of,
right? The WWE United Kingdom Championship doesn't deserve to be on NXT. It should be on Smackdown Live. Well, they've already got secondary championship, haven't they? They've already got the United States Championship. So there's probably no room for it on Smackdown. That was great. Hope Charlotte is okay. Her arm looked nasty. Yeah, I don't know, though, if it wasn't like a blood capsule. Perhaps they did it to make it look like it was worse than it was. Daze, how do I donate to you? Dude, I don't know. I think you pressed the dollar thing on. But how old are you, dude? Make sure that you are old enough to make that decision wisely. Days. Hurricane Michael hits Alabama on Wednesday. I can't say that I've heard anything about that. I heard a lot about Florence. I was in Florida when Florence was hitting. But I've not heard about Hurricane Michael. Obviously, stay safe, everyone. Emmanuel says, who won? It was a double count out. Double count out. So Becky retains her title. But I think we're probably looking at a cage match at maybe Evolution. Or Hell in a Cell. Or something like that. Ethan, I am good, thank you. Don't donate £100, Seth Adam. Don't do that. Daze, what do you think of DX reuniting? I think it was a bit predictable. It was done pretty well. It was a nice moment. I liked it when they took their shirts off and they had DX shirts underneath. So I do think it was done very well. But yeah, I don't know. You could just see it from a mile off, couldn't you? There was like a lot of rumours we were going to get DX against Brothers of Destruction. I do think that took away from it. So, but it was done well. Daze, I bet you I can make you say the colour. What colour is the sky when it's daytime? See, I told you I could make you say the colour. Haha, I made you say the colour. You didn't. Haha, I win. Daze, have you thought about getting WWE 2K19? Yeah, I spoke about it yesterday. I am going to get it. I really do want to get the Woo edition. And I think I will get that when it gets marked down just a little bit. Because I think the price it's quite high. It's like £140. But I do think you pay for the fact that you could play the game 4 days early, and obviously that's a benefit that's gone now. So yeah, once it comes down a little bit, they tend to have them on offer. If I can find it for like say 100, then I'd pick it up. I said the colour, but I didn't say what the colour was. Thank you. I didn't. Do you know what? I didn't even realise it was next week. Wow, 2 years? since The Undertaker was on SmackDown. Do you remember that was when they all lined up and James Ellsworth was there? And Undertaker was talking about, I think, digging holes and taking souls. And he said it was going to continue at the Royal Rumble. Future Marines asking, what custom should be made next? Get your suggestions in, guys. What custom should Future Marine make next? Get your suggestions in. Daze, what would be your title or name if you was a WWE superstar? I'd call myself the Disappointment. That way people would not be disappointed because I'm telling them straight, I'm rubbish. I just think it's important to be honest with people straight up from the start, you know. Ladies and gentlemen, the Disappointment! Maybe Daze the Disappointment. Double D. Like Double J, Jeff Jarrett. Right, Jeff Hardy is on his way to the ring. Wrestling Days in Carmella attire. That would be Fabulous. Yes. Fabulous, for those of you that wondered. You were supposed to say the colour, lol! Shout out James Barry. Call yourself the Daze. I don't understand. Jeff Hardy was like eliminated, wasn't he? Deleted by Randy Orton. But as Vegan was saying, now he's just back. Well, I wonder what the plan is for Jeff. Bit of a pointless promo there, if you ask me. Right, here comes Samoa Joe. Jeff Hardy should change the theme and bring back No More Words. I loved that theme. Joe in red and black. That is my favourite Joe ring attire. It's classic. It's timeless. Joe. Dun. Dun. The Danger Days. Shout out to Awesome E. Wait, who's fighting Jeff? My TV glitch. It's at the top, dude. Jeff Hardy versus Samoa Joe. What's the Hershey belt? What's the Hershey belt? Who do you think will win? I can't imagine them not having Samoa Joe on the show. I'm gonna say Samoa Joe. Jeff will win. Dun-dun. Right, here we go. Samoa Joe versus Jeff Hardy. This is a World Cup qualifying match. Mean Patrol, Carmella in Big E attire. Hershey belt made out of chocolate. I don't think we have Hershey over here. I did see a lot of it actually in America. But I don't think we have Hershey. We have Cadbury's. Gazy Daisy. Yeah, isn't that a terrifying name? Gobbledygooker for the World Cup, yes! There we go. We're back to another commercial break. That's good. I always get nervous if we don't have a commercial break for at least like a minute. Because that's basically all wrestling is these days, is just commercials. You can get Hershey chocolate in home bargains. Ah, you can get it in supermarkets in the UK. Okay, cool. Honestly, I don't tend to buy that much chocolate. So, I'm only going by, like, Tesco Express whenever I've seen in there. And I don't recall seeing Hershey. But if you can get it in the supermarkets, then, yeah, I might be tempted. I think they do like a cookies and cream. I was quite tempted to give that a go. A cookies and cream kind of a number. So, yeah, I might give it a go. James Ellsworth for the World Cup. Eva Marie for the World Cup. Yes. Yes. We have found a way to make this World Cup just that little bit more annoying. Anybody could win in life. AJ versus Brian. Brian wins. Charlotte beats Becky. Wow, that was hard to read. It's also in Tesco Express. Wow, there we go. Clearly, I'm Hersheyist. I'm clearly just blind to Hershey bars. Although saying that, I saw them in America. The Yeti for the World Cup. Star Time Gaming says that they like cookies and cream Hershey bars. I've never tried. I don't think I've ever tried any Hershey bars. We want to watch Smackdown on Direct. What does that mean? What's Direct? Taco Bell in the World Cup? Yes! If the Saudi Prince loves the 90s, we should do a gimmick battle royal like they did at WrestleMania 17. I'm not sure who's left, as bad as that sounds. Because a lot of those legends have like fallen out with WWE. And obviously a lot have sadly passed away. So, I honestly don't know who would be in it. And those that are left are probably too old now to compete. Like, the Iron Sheik was too old when he competed at WrestleMania 17. What's he going to be like now that it's WrestleMania 35? I know who's going to win. Andre the Giant. No. Andre the Giant can't be in the World Cup because he's not American. He was from France. Jason Grant, hello, my friend. StarTime Gaming says, I'm a sub. I'm a sub. Thank you very much, StarTime Gaming. It is appreciated. Right, Samoa Joe working on the head of Jeff Hardy. There's literally nothing happening. He's just got him in like a chin lock. Whoa! Senton bomb from Samoa Joe. Kofi could represent Jamaica. Hulk Hogan for the win. Right, Joe is firing shots on Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy is in the corner. Samoa Joe's got a knee in the back of Jeff Hardy. Elbow to the midsection, and again, strike to the head. Pushing Joe against the ropes. Joe reversing it. Jeff Hardy knocking Samoa Joe down. Inverted atomic drop. When is Ray coming back? He's coming back next week, apparently. I have a feeling we'll see the MMA 4 Horsewomen against the WWE 4 Horsewomen somewhere during the pay-per-view. Yes. I agree. Jeff Hardy face first into the ring steps. Ooh, Samoa Joe just went for a kick. But Jeff Hardy got out the way and Samoa Joe ended up kicking the steps. What is, Jeff Hardy, I think, just took his belt off for some reason. Basement drop kick. Stomping away on Joe. This is all Jeff Hardy at the moment. What was your question, Evan? Stomping on the leg of Samoa Joe. I still think Samoa Joe's going to win this. Oh, they say it. Samoa Joe can't continue. His leg hurt. His leg's gone. Wow. I think that's a little bit of a shock, but there we go. So, brilliant. We've got Cena, Kurt Angle, and Jeff Hardy in Crown Jewel WWE World Cup. Strange fact, did you know that those default images WWE used to represent a mystery superstar is actually former TNA wrestler Rob Terry? I had no idea. I wonder why. They do that. Truth or dare? I'm a little bit busy right now, dude. Daze, can you say the things you said about the figures from Walmart? It was hilarious when you said... I don't know what you mean. I don't know what I said. I'm just glad I was hilarious once. Roddy Piper for the World Cup. I don't know what we're seeing right now. It's a promo for Randy Orton, but what is it to promote? Is next literally the match we're about to see, or is it Evolution next week? I actually do too, so I wanted to come with it. Daze versus Do Hop versus Grim versus Wrestling Hero Figs. Shout out to Sean Kester. Thank you, Ethan. I appreciate the support, dude. I'm pleased someone finds me funny. So, Randy Orton versus Big Show tonight. I'm kind of down for that. That's something a bit different, isn't it? We haven't seen Big Show in ages. Oh, we also get the rest of One Night in Milwaukee. We're going to find out the rest of it. Hello, Mr. Nickel. Daze, I'm sorry for calling you dude. That's fine. This is my first time on your channel. Well, welcome, Zach Hamblin. I'm sure, well, we love new people here, so I'm sure the Cringe Crew will make you feel welcome. Yeah, thanks a lot for stopping by, my friend. And calling me dude is absolutely fine. I get called way worse. And normally by Mama Days, so... Smackdown 1000 is next week. The Evolution reunion. Batista, Triple H, Ric Flair, and Randy Orton will be walking side by side. How exciting. We've got Miz TV. Here we go. Oh, I came to play. There we go. Let's see what the Miz has got to say. Daze do a World Cup for the Cringe Crew. Daze do a Daze Cup. We've kind of done similar thing. We've done tournaments in the past. Tonight, immediately following Smackdown Live. Ember Moon and Braun Strowman versus Finn Balor and Bayley in the Mixed Match Challenge. The Monster Eclipse. They're not as good as Little Big, are they? I like how Braun, like, they just did a too sweet, and Braun didn't. He was just like, I don't really know how to do this. It's like, just kind of did one of them. Yeah. He's not messing around with hand gestures, is he? Savio Vega for the World Cup. Yes, that would be cool. That would be cool. Chicken Nuggets from KFC is going to win the World Cup. I think you're right, dude. Honestly, I've been saying this for so long. It's about time it happens. Thanos for the World Cup. Thanos versus Chicken Nuggets from KFC. Little Big. I'm new on here tonight for the first time. Hello, Kevin Duncan. Hello to you, my friend. Vegan, where are the pictures? Pictures should be on at Wrestling Days. We are 5 away from the Wheel of Fun. Sorry, 4. I lied. 4 away now. Days, I won a Marga during Super Showdown. I've given you my email. Do you want my address so you can send it? Yes, I will need your address. Send it on email, dude. Send it to wrestlingdays@gmail.com. Boom. Thank you. Shout out to Edward Monaghan. Doink the Clown for the World Cup. They should just fill the World Cup with people from parts unknown. And then when they win or when someone wins, they'll just be like, then the winning country is... I don't know. Parts unknown, innit? No one knows? Thanks for watching, everyone! What did you think about the Conor McGregor? Wow, look at that. What did you think about the Conor McGregor? I thought he got outclassed in pretty much every department. I don't see how he would get a rematch. I thought Khabib was silly doing what he was doing. And it's probably best if Conor just tries to get a win. Tries to get a bit of... Do you know what I mean? He needs a bit... Not experience, that's the wrong word. But he was out of UFC for like 2 years. You don't just come back and have a match against the best. He kind of needed a bit of a warm-up match. So, I'd like to see Conor have a warm-up match against a slightly easier opponent. Still, you know, a top 10 talent. Still going to be a hard fight, but one that Conor would go in as favourite. And then, I don't know, then if he wants that rematch with Khabib, let him have it. As long as Khabib's cool with it, of course. But he got outclassed. Pentagon Jr. should be in the World Cup. Well, he would have to be in WWE in order for that to happen. The oddities for the World Cup. Wendy for the World Cup. No. Oh, Wendy. Yes. We need that catchphrase to be in the World Cup. Love it. This is awesome for the World Cup. You deserve it for the World Cup. Right, we're going back to Smackdown like Nicholas for the World Cup. Yes, he needs to make a return. Who is John Cena? Such a good question. We will do the Wheel of Fun at the next ad break. Wheel of Fun at the next ad break. I tell you what, they've got cameras absolutely everywhere, haven't they? Never seen so many different camera angles for that spear from earlier. Daze, where are the pictures?
Smackdown Women's Championship match, things got ugly, resulting in Becky and Charlotte requiring medical attention. Because there's no clear winner, and due to the intensity of their rivalry, champion and challenger will face each other one more time
Okay.
at the first ever all-women's pay-per-view.
Becky versus Charlotte will be happening at Evolution.
Because Charlotte Flair will challenge Becky Lynch for the Smackdown Women's title in our first ever Last Woman Standing.
I don't like that announcement. First ever last woman standing match. So I don't know. I'm not feeling it. So there's the announcement. First ever last woman standing match at Evolution. Charlotte versus Becky. What do you think? As we go to The Miz. Miz TV. Daze, you should be in the World Cup to show what British strong style you are. Yeah.
So here I am, Mr. Professional. In 4 weeks' time at Crown Jewel in Saudi Arabia, my two guests will be competing for the...
Do you think The Miz is going to attack AJ Styles and Daniel Bryan? Do you think The Miz is going to try and get involved in that title match?
WWE champion, please give it up
It is wrong in a way, isn't it? You know, Daniel Bryan was like retired for like 2 years, comes back and he's in a title match. Now granted, he earned it, so fair enough, you can't complain about that. But Miz has been putting in the work during all of those years, hasn't had a title match. I wouldn't begrudge the Miz if he got included in that and it became a triple threat. And I feel like that's the way we might be heading. Don't really want that. Brian Zane for the World Cup. Right, AJ Styles is on his way down to talk to the Miz on Miz TV, and then we will get Daniel Bryan. All the pictures are up on the @WrestlingDaze Twitter. Go over there to have a look at them. And favourite, or like I should say, the ones that you like. Like your favourite. Daze, it's me again. Did you get a chance to check out? No, dude, I've been watching Smackdown. I will try and have a look after. By the way, who do you think would win in a real life fight? Batista, Big Show, Brock Lesnar, or Goldberg? Brock Lesnar. Easy. Trained MMA fighter. Right, The Miz, I think, is probably going to have a little chat with AJ first.
Before I bring out my second guest, I just have to ask, having experienced the psychological horrors that Samoa Joe put you through leading up to Super Showdown, how's the family?
Miz asking AJ how the family is.
As a kid as well, my heart went out to you. I understood the rage that you went through. As a matter of fact, I think that rage led you to victory, so it wasn't all bad. But now you're moving on to defend your WWE Championship against
Kenny Omega.
an opponent that doesn't use psychological warfare, an opponent that won't attack you from behind, an opponent that if he goes to your house, he's going to tend to your garden. With this opponent, you're getting respect, integrity, above the bar, by the book, better than a Boy Scout.
Miz basically saying that Daniel Bryan is boring. And with that, just gives him the worst introduction in the world. The least enthusiastic introduction. Sorry, I meant to say they don't have Vivian Vachon in the Hall of Fame. Vivian Vachon. Was that Luna's? Is that Luna's name? Or is that Vivian Vachon? Oh, she was the aunt of Luna Vachon. I've honestly not seen any Vivian Vachon. I will look into that. I'm really interested by that. I will look into that. I will. Thank you very much. I really do enjoy old school female wrestling because it's just this whole world that wasn't really reported upon. So I will look into that.
Just out of curiosity, do you want to talk about our match? I mean, I promise it won't take you very long.
Daniel Bryan being a bit of a heel. Daniel Bryan saying, do you want to talk about our match, Miz? It won't take long. And there's a little Daniel Bryan chant. I thought that was a bit heelish from Daniel Bryan.
Unlike you, I will remain professional. AJ, you've been champion for 11 months now. You've competed against the greatest competitors in the world.
A minute of Miz on TV is enough Miz TV time.
Well, let me just say this. As of late, I would say Samoa Joe has been my greatest competitor. He took things beyond the ring. He brought them to
Hi, sub for the first time. With you, good job. Yankee Lip
this match.
Boss, thank you very much.
Is going to stay in the ring between these ropes in the house that AJ Styles built.
So, AJ being quite respectful to Daniel, as you would imagine.
You're better than everyone, including Daniel Bryan. Got it. I didn't say that. Daniel, how do you feel about that? Well, he didn't actually say that, but I'm glad that AJ Styles thinks that he's better than me. Glad? Did you use the word glad? He feels glad? What about that comment makes you feel glad? Well, you see, here's the thing.
Daze, do you think you could win a WWE style match against my number one superstar of all time, Rob Van Dam? No.
And nobody in the WWE has proven more worthy than AJ Styles, as he has defended the most coveted championship in the WWE for over...
It's a bit of a love-in between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. Miz is really not enjoying it. He's kind of sat in the middle with just like...
He's better than me. He's earned the right to think he's better than everybody else. And to be fair, since I've made my return, I still have a lot to prove. So yes, I'm glad that AJ Styles thinks he can beat me, because deep down, I know I can beat AJ Styles.
Nice though, Daniel Bryan says that he can beat AJ Styles.
Knows he can beat AJ Styles. No disrespect, Daniel, but since you've come back from your injury, it's not like you faced anyone who is phenomenal.
AJ Styles saying, Daniel, you've not faced anyone
Listen, AJ,
phenomenal since you returned.
we're having a bit of a good time here, poking fun at the 2-minute man.
Daniel Bryan calls The Miz the 2-minute man.
For a long time. But here's
I tell you, Miz is going to snap.
this match at the Crown Jewel. This WWE World...
And rightfully so, in a way.
This is the kind of thing, this is the very reason that I fought so hard to come back from retirement. Because you see, I talked for a long time about fighting
Daze, who do you think the best WWE player...
actually was. My dream was not to come back and do psychological warfare. My dream was not to come back and have fun. My dream was not to come back...
Daniel Bryan quite passionate now,
My dream was not to come...
saying his dream was to come back.
My dream that I was fighting for, that image that I kept at the top of my brain the whole time I was striving to come back, was one thing and one thing only.
What, Daniel?
The WWE World Championship.
Okay, so Daniel Bryan says his dream was to come back and get that WWE Championship.
The only thing standing in the way between me and my dream is you.
AJ Styles standing up now. Things getting a little more interesting. Miz moves out the way.
Well, I'm not moving. Not for you or anybody.
There's a real respect between these two.
Finally, something interesting.
Yeah.
You know what? I got a question for you, Daniel. How good does it feel to punch Miz in the face? Punching the 2-minute man? Oh, the 2-minute man. Oh, it feels great.
What? Why are they winding up the Miz?
That is enough. It figures you two would be so bored with each other you had to turn your attention to me. I have tried. I have kept my mouth shut, and I have tried to remain professional.
He did. The Miz did try to remain professional.
You stole my WWE Championship opportunity with your fluke small package. You don't believe me? Look at the footage. My shoulder was up. The referee was out of position. And I went back and I demanded a rematch to Paige, but you're such a charity case that she wouldn't give it to me. I beat you at SummerSlam. I beat you at Hell in a Cell. I beat you down week after week after week.
Really passionate stuff from the Miz. The Miz saying, I beat you week after week after week. And the one time that you get lucky, I can't get a rematch.
You're just another one of him with an annoying southern accent.
The Miz says that AJ Styles is just Daniel Bryan with an annoying southern accent. That was my attempt at a southern accent. Sorry, southerners.
Look in the mirror. I don't care if you win at Crown Jewel or you win at Crown Jewel. I've got next.
The Miz says he doesn't care who wins at Crown Jewel. He wants them next.
You might want to wipe your smirk off your face. Because you're not facing me tonight. Tonight, you're facing the superstar that beat Daniel Bryan last week. So good luck, champ.
Okay, looks like AJ Styles has got a match now against Shelton Benjamin, is it?
Oh, this is going to be interesting. Shelton Benjamin, who indeed did beat Daniel Bryan last week, is looking for unlucky victim number 2.
Tell you what, Shelton Benjamin looks cool, doesn't he?
The WWE Champion, AJ Styles, is in action next.
Shelton Benjamin's cool, man. Right. Oh, I haven't got the... I don't want to use that one because that's the actual microphone. Right, it's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. That's better, isn't it? That's a little bit better. The fact that we can make a little bit of noise. Right, okay, let me... there it is. I need to add giveaway to the wheel because now we're back. I do actually have some bits. So let me go to... Okay, we are at a commercial break, my friends. So you are not missing anything. Let me just go over to the wheel and slightly change it so that I can add in... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. So I can add in giveaway. Right, here we go. And giveaway. Okay. Wouldn't it be nice?
And it's now available on Sky Mobile, the perfect network for your perfect new iPhone.
There we go. Okay, are we ready? Let's spin
Some things are just better.
the wheel.
The incredible new iPhone on Sky Mobile. Heaven possible.
Oh, slam attack. Slam attack. Okay, so 2 packs. We'll open up one, and you'll get a sealed one. So let's have a look and see what is inside. I'm really hoping that we find like a Slam Master J. We've got, look at that, we've got Darren Young. NXT Darren Young, look at that card. NXT Darren Young. Looks so like John Cena. Really can see John Cena in his face. We've got Alberto Del Rio. Hey, I'm not that bad. Hey! Money in the Bank. That's an awful card. Whoa! How about that? How about that? I bring it. The Rock says, know your role. That is a nice card, man. That is a nice card. Ooh, The Rock. And then, oh, that's nice as well. Look, an Attitude Adjustment shiny card. And it's got like the Union flag. It must have happened in London because it's got the Union flag on the stage. So, a very special Union flag. John Cena Attitude Adjustment shiny card. Woo, shite. That's the one though, isn't it? Look at that. The Rock says, know your role and shut your mouth. Dig it. Right, we've got those and a pack for you to open up as well. And I'll throw in a Wrestling Daze autograph. How about that? So that will go to the 20th person that gives me the word Dwayne. 20th person that gives me the word Dwayne. 20th person that gives me the word Dwayne, you will win the cards.
We are back here on Smackdown Live to WWE Champion AJ Styles in action against Shelton Benjamin after what was an extraordinarily contentious episode of
Here we go, look, they're starting to come through.
trying to fend off the competition of Shelton Benjamin here tonight. Oh, looked very sharp last week here on Smackdown Live. Tom, are you going to introduce our special guest? Our very special guest, the host of the most must-see show on all of television, The Miz. Welcome, Miz. Thank you very
Okay, so I said the 20th person.
much. The restraint you displayed just now. Thank you very much. I think I remain absolutely professional.
England is your city. Thank you, Tonya.
Super Showdown, but now an awesome opportunity.
Rock. The Rock says...
Yeah, I'm really excited. Like,
Right, I'm trying to go back through VAR and I'm trying to find the first... There it is. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I did. Paige doesn't listen to me. It was my birthday yesterday. You would think that she would be like, oh, yes, you are absolutely correct. Here's a rematch against Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan would have got a rematch against me if I would have won. But, you know, if you had built up faith in your word, would people actually listen to what you say?
1, 2, 3,
I just want to let you guys
4,
know that
5, 6, 7, 8,
only on Facebook Watch. It will be AJ
9,
in action again alongside
10,
Flair. Phenomenal Flair will take on R-Truth. Carmella, the fabulous Truth.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. The winner is Braun B. Ordin. Braun B. Ordin. So that's BRAUNN BEAUDIN. Braun B. Ordin. Well done, Braun B. Ordin. Let me jot that down. Well done, my friend.
Listen. I give all the credit in the world to Shelton Benjamin. He beating me last week. He's earned this right to face AJ Styles right now. And if he beats AJ Styles tonight, he's earned a shot at the WWE Championship. If I beat AJ Styles and he beats AJ Styles tonight, he's earned a shot at me for the WWE.
Braun.
That's how it works. I mean, it's SummerSlam. I should have gotten
Braun Bjorden goes, me? Yes, you. Thanks. I didn't see what he said. Right, let me change it at the top.
He's proven it night after night after night.
No, I'm the best. I'm the best wrestler. Oh my God.
Braun, just send me your address, dude, on email, wrestlingdays@gmail. Oh, big knee. Big knee to the face of AJ Styles from Shelton Benjamin.
When's the last time you had a WWE title opportunity? I honestly cannot remember. Neither can I. I was checking my stats before you came out here and joined us.
Hey, when's the last time Shelton Benjamin had a WWE Championship opportunity? Because I tell you what, I've been in the ring with Shelton Benjamin, and he is so strong and so athletic and so good. I would think that he is 10 times the wrestler that the Miz is.
Maybe you should give him your spot. Maybe you should give him your spot.
10 times.
Daniel Bryan and The Miz are on commentary. Oh! AJ into the barricade. AJ into the ring. AJ into the barricade. Shelton Benjamin is a man possessed. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
At Ren, all kitchens are half price. Plus, in our autumn price drop, there's 10% off.
Let me change. No.
Offers end Wednesday.
Daze, shout out and nice hair. Thank you. Bullet Club 72. We're just at a commercial break at the moment, but AJ Styles versus Shelton Benjamin, fun little match. Quite a weird Miz TV beforehand. They really were just laying into the Miz. I kind of felt sorry for the Miz. So yeah, a little bit weird, but still. We've got a good match out of it. AJ Styles against Shelton Benjamin. We know that we've got Randy Orton against Big Show, of all people, still to come. I'm sure there'll probably be a women's match, like we've not seen Naomi or the Iconics or Asuka or Carmella, or Andrade. So I should imagine this match will finish, and then we might get a couple more in before that main event. Daze, it's fine. I'll let you give the slam attacks away to someone else. Thanks for the offer. Are you sure, dude? You won them fair and square. Let me know if you are 100% sure. And if you are, I will give them away. I'm just going to keep an eye out for confirmation. Shelton Benjamin and AJ Styles are both down. Shout out to Owen Pezzuti. Okay, there we go, guys. So, Braun has given the cards away. So, we are going to go again. So, the 20th person, might as well keep it the same, 20th person that gives me the word cards. 20th person that gives me the word cards. Shout out to Evan Blackman. 20th person that gives me the word cards. Hello, Raspberries.
Incredible technique by AJ Styles. This is one of the many reasons I'm looking forward to fighting him at the Crown Jewel. He's going to tear your leg off. Congratulations. Hey, I'm not opposed to fighting.
Here we go. And don't forget, you can get that rock card that's in there, which is pretty sweet. And a pack for you to open as well. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh. 20 is very difficult to do, because the second I just touch this, it's an absolute nightmare. Right, let's try again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hirsch Pruthai. There we go. Hirsch Pruthai. Well done, Hirsch Pruthai. You win the cards, just as AJ Styles wins his match against Shelton Benjamin. And also, massive respect to Braun there. Massive respect. We'll want none. Okay, so we've got 35 minutes left. Oh, we know that we're seeing that. I completely forgot. We've got one night in Milwaukee, haven't we? Resting Days, when is your merch coming out? Well, t-shirts, new t-shirts are being worked on at the moment. I tell you what, they've got a little promo here of the Big Show in a gym. There's no one in the gym, but Big Show looks absolutely incredible. I would really like a network show where they do some matches in a completely different space. Like, all of their shows are in front of big crowds. I suppose you could argue, like, NXT isn't, but 205 Live is. And Main Event was, and Superstars was, and Smackdown is, and Raw is. I would like them to have matches in a different space. Yes, I know about Full Sail, and I know about NXT. But, I mean, you're not going to see Big Show on NXT, are you? Up next, one night in Milwaukee. What happened, guys? What happened? One night in How the hell do you spell Milwaukee? I think it's like that. I wonder if The Rock will be around next week. Do you think The Rock might make an appearance? That would be big. That would be cool. That would get people's attention. If he's free and they can get him. Daze, Mike Kanellis debuted at a 205 Live TV taping. It's probably a good place for him to go. Head on Twitter at Wrestling Days and vote now for Smackdown Live Tag Team Championship. One night in Milwaukee is next. Chris Danger, I saw the news. Very cool. I'm pleased for him. Okay, cool. Vivian Vachon was the best female wrestler in the 1970s and was in a short film called The Wrestling Queen. She is the aunt of Luna Vachon. Yeah, I just read that she was the aunt of Luna Vachon. But I've never seen any Vivian Vachon. And I've never seen the film The Wrestling Queen. So you are dropping some knowledge on me right now. And I am absolutely loving it. I absolutely love women's wrestling. I was a fan when I was younger, when I saw the likes of Bull Nakano and Alundra Blaze. Obviously Medusa, Alundra Blaze when she went over to WCW. Aja Kong, I saw a little bit, but I didn't really know about Manami Toyota and what was happening over in Japan. I found out about that later. But I just think it's fascinating, and obviously digging even further back, you know, looking at people like Wendy Richter, looking at people like Leilani Kai, Judy Martin. So yeah, Vivian Vachon is a name that I'm gonna check out. So thank you very much. I really appreciate that. I always like finding out and looking at, you know, new things. It beats talking about Roman Reigns every week. Daze, I'd bet you would win a match. I'd bet all my money on you. Okay. Well, you'd lose all your money, but thank you. Daze, what will you do if you were a Bullet Club member? I would take out life insurance. One Night in Milwaukee is next. Today I got Alundra, Brutus, Akira, Doink, and Ric Flair. Dude, that Alundra Blaze, I just never thought we would get one. So that is a great figure. We've had a Doink before. We've had many Ric Flairs. Couple of Brutuses, but that Alundra is a first and only time to line. So, do you think Lay Cool should face the Iconics at Evolution? That would be good, yeah. Jumping Bomb Angels, love them, dude, love them. I can't remember their names. Obviously, they were both Japanese, but I have watched some of their singles matches, yeah, so good. If they do have WWE Women's Tag Titles, I hope they talk about the history and the fact that they had them in the early 90s, late 80s. Well, actually, it was throughout the 80s, middle 80s to late 80s. Jumping Bomb Angels, Glamour Girls. So good, so good. Jumping Bomb Angels. Legitimately just one of the best tag teams, not even women tag teams. I literally was your 4th subscriber, so I've legit been around since the start of your channel. Wow. You were the 4th. Did you see the AJW Dream Slam events in the 90s? I did not, Vegan, no. Is that the All Japan? I mean, I've seen matches, but I've not actually watched like the whole events, because the only footage I've got is the odd match that I keep looking at and watching on YouTube. But I don't think the full events are on there. Right, we've got Aiden English in the ring. He says he's had 6-figure offers to sell the video. We're getting the director's cut, apparently. Do you think they've forgotten they're a PG company and it's about to get quite hot and steamy? Here we go.
And I think it's important that I say it out loud. I want you.
wants to know. Okay, so there we go. So apparently the I want you is I want you to know how much you mean to Rusev.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I mean, you know that you both mean the world to me. You want to see the rest? I bet you do.
Okay, so Aiden steps forward, kind of puts his arm on Lana's arm. She looks a little bit uncomfortable. And look, just as Aiden was about to show a little bit more, Rusev. None of this is a good idea by Aiden English.
All know what happens next. So here's my offer. I will destroy that video, never to see the light of day.
Aiden is going to get slapped. He's going to get more than slapped.
Give the world what it wants and reunite Rusev Day.
I think Aiden is a little bit unhinged. He thinks that they can reunite Rusev Day. Here's Lana Day.
He's already made his choice. Come on, buddy.
Do you know what I've only just noticed? What flag is Happy Aiden Day? Because Happy Rusev Day is Bulgaria, Happy Lana Day is Russian, but what's the Aiden one?
Serious. Why don't you play the full tape? No. Rusev, this is a family show, and I believe no man should ever have to see that.
Rusev is telling him to play the tape.
If you won't, I will.
Yeah, you will. And how do you suppose you'll do that, huh? Because you got hacked. No, that's impossible. No.
Oh God, this is dull. This is dull. How can such a gripping storyline?
Heart, Rusev? Anyone could have done it. Play the video.
No.
I want you.
So I think we're going to see there's nothing to this video now.
How much you mean to Rusev? How much you've contributed. The way you sing
The Aiden one is Argentine unintentionally.
so awesome. And we so appreciate you and everything.
It's not the English flag.
Thank you. That means a lot to me. I mean, you know that you both mean the world to me.
Look, he steps in.
I think you misunderstood. Oh. No, you didn't understand what I was saying.
That's sorry. I was just trying to go for like a hug.
I gotta go.
No, right.
So Aiden stepped forward. Lana was like, I think you've misunderstood. And Lana leaves the room. There we go. So there was nothing to it.
English has just been exposed. Okay. You know what? Fine. You got me. But hey, Lana, the offer's still on the table.
Aiden English says, yeah, alright, fair enough, you got me, but Lana. Yeah. Yeah. Rusev, though, is the... Oh, well, no, Rusev's not answering the call. There we go, look, Rusev has grabbed hold of Aiden, throws Aiden into the ring. It's nice, actually, right, and it's only just dawned on me. How nice is it to see Aiden English in, like, a big feud? Like, when the Vaudevillains split up, I did not expect him to get something like this. So I'm pleased for Aiden English. Wait, we didn't see, though, is what happened when Lana left with Peter the Cringe Bear. Yes, that is true. It's the Argentina flag. Why? Why is it the Argentina flag? And also, hasn't the Argentina flag got something in the middle of it? It has. I think it's a sun. There we go. Rey Mysterio next week. Boyaka, boyaka, 619. Dexa Brat says road to 100,000. It's been a long road. That is cool, isn't it? How cool that Rey Mysterio is back next week. I don't know why they're announcing it in advance, though. Would it not have made more sense to have just had it as a nice little surprising moment? Unless they're saving The Rock as a surprise. Dean is coming to Smackdown. Oh yeah, that would be cool. Like, that's why he's walked away. He's just had enough. That would be cool. Rey versus Nakamura. I'm down for that. Whoa, big news! Rey Mysterio versus Shinsuke Nakamura next week. Wow, see, I thought you were just proposing a dream match. I didn't realise they were going to give us a dream match. Wow! That is huge. That is tasty, man. That's like a Hershey's bar. That's like cookies and cream. That is so cool. Rey versus Nakamura. Dominic, see you next stream. It's not for... I don't think it'll be for the championship. It is a qualifying match for the World Cup. So that means surely Rey's going to win. Because I don't think the title will be on the line. So Nakamura won't lose the title. Rey will go in. It means we'll get someone. We're guaranteed to get someone that's not American. Yes! Yes! I knew this day would come. I've never been this happy in my life. It's gonna be a real World Cup. Well, I mean, it'll have like 7 Americans and 1 Mexican, but still. Dreams do come true, everyone. Daze, there's another Subway pretending to be McDonald's ad, and the corner says not affiliate. I missed that ad. I really missed that ad. Burger, 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 boo. Have you had enough of burgers? Eat Subway. Cheeky. Rey Mysterio's nationality is actually American. What? He's not one of them, is he, where No, he's Mexican, surely. Surely. Better known by his ring name, is an American professional wrestler! What? Ah, it's America! I honestly thought, I don't know why I thought he was Mexican. From California. Why did I have it in my mind that he was billed from Mexico? I thought he was billed from Mexico. Oh my god! No, this is the worst thing ever! Oh, what are they doing? It's just America, America, America. And then they even have someone that looks like a Mexican, who wrestles like a Mexican. He's one of the greatest luchadors of all time. He's a lucha libre. He wears a mask. And even he's from America! Oh, it's not a World Cup! It's not a World Cup! You can't call it a World Cup if they're all American! Oh!
No one likes a room full of boys.
The pain!
Guests need to feel right at home. Number 30, atmosphere.
Ah, it's just the worst!
A time they'll never forget. Justin Rose, your host for the 2018 Sky Sports.
I hope other people on Twitter are talking about this, because it can't just be me. It can't just be me. I can't be the only one that's upset over this. I thought, what, in my head? In my head he was from Mexico. And I don't know why. I've seen enough Rey Mysterio matches. I just don't think I've ever paid attention to where he's from. Oh, God damn it. Well, all I'm going to say is, America, your chances of winning this World Cup are really strong. Really strong. Orton will cost Rey the match, so Japan will be in. Well, I don't know. I mean, maybe Shinsuke will have a separate match for the US title. Jeffrey Alford, USA, USA. It is Wheel of Fun. We will do a Wheel of Fun. We will do a Wheel of Fun at the next commercial break. Big Show is back. I need to change this at the top. It still says One Night in Milwaukee. It's the Big Man Show tonight. It's a really, really good opportunity here for America to get someone in the World Cup. Big Show, obviously American. Randy Orton, obviously American. I'm sure the referee's American. It's in an American building. All the crowd's American. Do you think Vince do you think Vince has ever actually seen the World Cup, the actual competition? Do you think he knows that there's like 32 countries? Different countries that aren't America? Randy Orton slowly making his way to the ring. He's got to overcome Big Show. I'm so down. I'm up for this match. I honestly think they should take superstars away for a little bit. Not as long as the Big Show's been away, but they should take superstars away for a little bit, so that when you see them again, you're quite excited to see their match. I'm excited for this match. I don't care what anyone thinks. I don't care if people call him Big Slow, right? We've not seen him for a long time. And he's a monster as well. And is a legend. Come on. This guy was in WCW as the Giant. Right. Big bushy beard as well on the Big Show. 10 minutes, so I don't think it's going to be the longest match in the world. Did not expect a Big Show main event. Randy Orton slithers to the outside. Slithers back in. And are we going to a commercial break? Commercial break, right? It's the Wheel of Fun. Everybody loves the Wheel of Fun. What was that? Is that the wheel? It's the Wheel of Fun. Ba-dum-bum. There we go. Wheel of Fun time. Where is the wheel? Where is the wheel? This will certainly be the last wheel of the live stream. So,
Original source, 100% natural fragrance. We pack more in so you can.
why can't I get it to go across? There we go. There we go. So let us spin it. Please don't land on shout out or. I shouldn't have to put up with this. First, the World Cup, right? There isn't a World Cup. It can't be called a World Cup if you've only got Americans in it. Right, so I'm having to deal with that injustice. And now this injustice. Do you know, I've had about 4 hours sleep, yeah? I met the Cookie Monster. Right, if you are just joining the stream, I understand that's confusing, but it's hashtag real story. I met the Cookie Monster. I was there when the wrestling shop got their delivery, and it was, you know, they only got 3 out of the 5 figures, and there's clearly issues with Mattel, and it's like, oh, that's it, I'll talk to the guys about that later, all this kind of stuff. Come back, arrive like 20 minutes before the show begins, like we're meant to stream, and all this kind of stuff. And I do all of that for this. For this. To be treated this way. You might remember that I had half of the packet of those Bean Boozled things, which means, annoyingly, I've got half a packet left. So oh my god, there's loads. That's not half. That's load. Look at all these. Where did that go? No. That is loads. That is way more. I did not split that 50-50 yesterday, clearly. Well, there's none left. And I didn't get my pre-stream coffee. Right, are we ready? I'm not even going to mess around with, like, just having much. Oh.
Cover to advance. Cover and a big kick out by Big Show.
John Cena and earlier tonight Jeff Hardy qualifying.
Now Randy Orton, can he join the ranks? Remember, it's 4 superstars from Raw, 4 superstars from Smackdown. This will fill the for Smackdown Live here tonight.
Shows to you the magnitude, the importance to all these superstars.
It is
Randy Orton, like Big Show, to earn that distinction of being called the best in the world.
Well, Byron, to your point, we haven't seen Big Show in competition here in WWE, and really
It's fine when you're chewing it, but when you come to swallow it, it is foul. It is foul. Some of these flavors: dead fish, skunk, rotten egg, bath. Dog food, moldy cheese, spoiled milk. Oh, it's moody, man. It's really moody. Oh. Takes forever to eat as well. Big Show's down. Okay, I think I've got past it. Horrible. Absolutely horrible. They should be banned. Spear from Big Show. Kick out from Randy. You still got it, is the chant from the crowd. Randy Orton kicks out.
Big Show was that close to going to the WWE World Cup to determine the best in the world.
Believe me, Show knows it. Show felt it. He'll be one more big move away from advancing. Big Show realizes that. Big Show knows what's at stake.
Oh, that was moody. Big Show looking for a knockout punch, but Randy Orton rolls out of the ring. Big Show grabbing Randy Orton, dragging him into the ring, but I think that was an eye poke from Randy Orton. RKO! Oh, vicious RKO on the Big Show. 1, 2. Orton wins. Perhaps there will be a battle royal, and perhaps Big Show will be in it.
I gotta admit, I'm kind of surprised here. See, Big Show was well on his way towards capturing a victory.
It seemed that way, but you could
And eye poke wins it for Randy Orton.
ever to step foot in the ring. The referee's
Depressed now. Hunter P says, vote for me in the title poll, please.
Randy Orton punched his ticket to Crown Jewel.
Long never dispatched one of the greatest giants in the history of WWE to do it, but let's take a look at the field for WWE World.
Right, there we go. So it's John Cena, American. Kurt Angle, American. Jeff Hardy, American. And Randy Orton, American.
Who will do it? Come Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, at Crown Jewel. Who will win WWE World Cup to determine the best in the world?
There we go, guys. And that is the end of the stream. The end of the show, the end of the stream. I believe Sea Monkey North retained, was it? I feel rubbish. That tasted rubbish. I've still got a horrible taste in my mouth. I feel super tired as well. I'm just going to moan now. This is now moaning days. Moaning days is here. Because I had to do a forfeit at the end of a stream. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. It is what it is. Look, get your scores in for the show. I'm going to say that Smackdown Live was... I thought it was a little frustrating, actually. There was a lot of stuff like that one night in Milwaukee. Didn't go anywhere. I thought Daniel Bryan and AJ kind of came across a little bit like bullies to The Miz. Like, The Miz was just trying to ask questions, reasonable questions. So don't really understand that. I thought the women's title match was good, but double count out isn't, the most satisfying of results, is it? Nice moment, though, when they went through the LED screen. Shelton Benjamin against AJ Styles I thought was quite interesting. A lot of missing superstars. Where's Asuka? Where's Andrade? Where's Naomi? Where's the Iconics? I don't understand. Did they fly back from Australia or did they leave them there? So yeah, there was a lot of people missing. Not that I want a 3-hour Smackdown Live. That's not what I'm asking for, and I'm quite happy for people to not be on every single show. We know that next week is going to be Smackdown 1000, so that is going to be very special. And of course, we are going to be back tomorrow for NXT, for Mae Young Classic, for 205 Live. So we will be back then. So I'm going to give this a... I'm going to give it a... mid-set 7.5. About 7.5 is what I'll give it. Right, let me just quickly jump back to the chat. The Golden Minecart RKO. Where's Sin Cara? That's quite a good question. Where is Sin Cara? Is he in 205 Live? Is he in 205 Live? No, he was on SmackDown, wasn't he? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know is the answer to that question. Shout out to Nico's Gaming and Vlogs. Bye to Mr. Monkey. Daze check Vegan's message. Okay, I don't know if Vegan's around. Vegan, just send me a message if you got. Send me Twitter message, dude. That is it, guys. Awesome. Thanks a lot for watching, and hopefully I see you again tomorrow. Bye for now.